what is the biggest thing that you have to still on top of as a father, being single, parenting your daughter?
Yeah. So I'm going to give you this gem, right? Because I missed this mark, and I wish I didn't miss it. I wish I would have taught my daughter to be more competitive. I think because we live in a competitive world. You see what I'm saying? No matter if you're working somewhere, you want that raise, you want that increase, you're getting tired of what you're getting paid. You know what I mean? So you want to be acknowledged. And everything in every aspect is competition. So can we have friendly competition in life? Absolutely. You know what I mean? So like, I'm open to competition. I've always been. But I think because I've always been a dreamer, my daughter lost that because she's seen all of my failures. She focused more on my failures than the successes. I've had way more failures than successes, right? So she focused, because again, she's been my ride or die since 2007. I've had custody of her. So she's seen all of my failures, way more than my successes. I'm feeling like I'm just now starting to win at this phase in life where I am now. So like the competitive edge is something that I would encourage all parents to make sure, put these kids in sports, put them in dance classes, give them something fun to do where they can look and watch and learn off other people and learn how to be competitive. You know what I'm saying? But to answer your question, you know, the biggest thing that I had to teach my daughter as a single parent that I focused on was the self-respect aspect. You know what I mean? Taking care of yourself, learning your true values. Absolutely. Right? Because again, in life, we have our phases, right? And in our phases, 1 minute we'll be on the right track, next minute we fall off, right? When we're on the right track, we get a lot of distractions. Absolutely. But if we stay the course, then we end up building new networks. We begin to find out our true value and true self-worth based off what we're able to perform and accomplish. You see what I'm saying? So I felt like that was the biggest thing, was the self-respect aspect. What does that look like to you as a young queen? Absolutely. So she's so easy and going and so laid back. I like to think of myself being laid back too. You know what I'm saying? But
she's cool on the other side of the pillow.
She's like, she's just so cool.
She's so cool.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, this daddy's girl. But it's like, even though I know she's a great person, she has a head on straight. She works for what she earns. She earns what she worked for, whatever, and she does everything on her own. She's independent like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's beautiful. And you know, she knows how to come back and ask if she needs it. You know, all of that stuff is good. But I still look, because I know it could have been better in me. It could have been better. You know what I'm saying? And I could have done a better job. Put it that way. I could have done a better job with teaching her how to be more competitive, because she's not fighting for nothing. If her boyfriend act up, she's done. You know what I'm saying? Like she.
Sometimes it's okay to tell them I'm like.
What I'm hearing you saying is the biggest thing that we all do to ourselves is that butt.
That butt. Yep.
That negates everything you just said.
That a lot of us women took a long time to learn, and I'm including myself in that cat.
Yeah.
It took me a long time to learn to give up on somebody when they should have been gave up on. So maybe you didn't give her that competitiveness. What if you had given it to her?
She'd be fighting for something that's not worth it. She would have been
fighting to keep relationships that she shouldn't have been in. Wow. That butt is for you. It's not for her.
That's so good.
So you need to take that butt away.
Yeah, but
because she's doing exactly what she needs to do as a woman, especially as a Black woman in today's culture. When we're talking about, there is not a clear, holistic. He said a word that I'm trying to think of. There's not toxic. There's a lot of toxic spaces. And had she maybe had her personality, because we got to give up that our kids should be what we want to be.
And that's the thing. That's what it
having a 24-year-old and being a grandmother at this age, I'm seeing that come full circle. I learned some of the same things that I try to have cautioned my daughter through over the years. She's fighting and looking for some of the same things that I was looking for. So I learned to not just give grace to myself, but to give grace to my child.
That's good.
Yes, I am. My grandbaby is almost 2.
Come on.
I'm smart as she can be.
That's good.
But I had to learn to give her grace. I was getting angry because I wanted her to be who I wasn't, who I was fighting to be. So the butt was on me. The butt wasn't on her.
It wasn't on her.
She's going to have to learn her lessons how she learned them. And you have to give yourself grace. Like your partner in crime said. You did an excellent job because for so many women who are staying in the domestic violence situations, for so many women who are staying in verbally abusive situations, for so many women who are having babies with multiple men because they're creating the same behaviors and patterns with people who look different but have the same kind of character. She has an amazing something, so she's not going to bring no trash to your house.
No, she's not.
Because she knows how to release it, because she has a calm and a peace within herself that maybe her being competitive would have driven away from.
Look at that.
So you got to clap for yourself.
Okay. Shout out, Limo.
For that. Like, that's good.
Yeah. A male role model. You did an amazing job, and I don't want to hear you say nothing else.
Nah.
Okay, she done mama you again.
But see, I brought it up.
You gave it to me already.
I brought it up because I feel like every parent feel like there's always a guilt somewhere in what we've done and how we've.
Competitive is really a male trait. It's really not a female trait. It's
I guess that is true.
And then we got to be
competition aspect of it.
We got to be honest too. So at some point, we have to stop trying to parent adults.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you raise a child the way they should go.
Yeah, and that's it. My hands is off.
Like, at some point, you got to stop trying to parent adults.
Yeah.
And then with that means if we're still trying to parent adults, right? Then now we're not living in the future. We're living in the past. We're not in the moment. So absolutely. So most of what we stated in this last, 10 minutes or so has really talked about doing that, what people call that shadow work, that work in yourself, that peeling back those layers, right? And really saying what's the root cause. So taking it back to science, taking it back to that imbalance. Where are we at? And how can we get through this so that I can live in the moment and truly live and not feel weighted or feel heavy? Because sometimes that heavy weight, regardless, can become physical. All of those things can continue to compound. And then we're giving off different things that are different than who we are. Then we look in the mirror and we don't know who we are.
We'll be tough.
Okay.
Accepted.